Hey, Skoggul here. I'm going to do my first 10 Jayce games. My next 10 I'm going to do mostly Dominion, then I'll do mostly Tree Line after that. So here, we're getting ganked by both Katarina and Nautilus. And it's me and Kennen. And I was able to, while they chase Kennen, just do free damage. So that's going to bring me to a little bit of a point. If you are attacking someone and chasing, if you're running through the main damage dealer, you're gonna probably die for it. It's really not worth it. And then when Nautilus hits his ult on me, I backed off so I didn't get knocked up in front of their entire team, and I was able to pick him off because he wanted to follow up his CC. So here, just a matter of Cho'Gath spikes hitting Nautilus, and he's around too many of us. So Jayce is a cool kit. I sometimes will or won't get W depending on my mana issues early, because if you just do Q and E, you do a lot more damage. By level 10 you can max both, and it's just a ton of damage. You can displace Katarina with her channel with your ult, and here for some reason they turn from me, and I guess they were running away, but makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, we were able to pick them all off basically, and then able to escape with just a little bit of life. As soon as you're getting to the danger part, you need to back off if you don't want to die. I mean, if you want to kill that bad, you want to kill that bad. There's nothing that will change that. So here they're going for dragon. Gonna just go ahead and kill this Nautilus. He's not worth anything anymore. Unfortunately, Kennen ulted in a bad spot, but that's alright. We'll live. We're able to pick off a few, and then the fight kind of extends out. And here, Katarina's getting chased. She Shunpo's in, and everyone's going to back out, but I'm just going to go in and interrupt it. So, easy kill there. The shot would have killed Nidalee, but they killed her first. And then Soraka turns around for half a second just to see what's going on, and that's the end of Soraka. So Jayce does a lot of damage. He has a disengage with his hammer knockback. He has his gap closure with his hammer form Q to gap in. He also has the acceleration gate, which speeds the entire team and speeds your shots up. He has his Q, which does a lot of poke damage. So he has poke, disengage, engage. He's ranged or melee. He gets his mana back with his W. He pushes with his W in hammer form. And so that's kind of what you're getting when you go with Jayce. So we're going to take the tower, and then I'm going to be able to get out in front and get Nocturne or Nautilus sent back to my team, knowing that they're all low and his team doesn't want to engage. It's a free kill. If they were big and as strong as us and they want to engage, you wouldn't want to do that. That would actually probably get your team killed. So here, this Twitch, does he not base? I can't remember what happens here. Just trying to use around the wall to poke and dodge the Nidalee spears at the same time. Oh, I get an Orianna shield, and then I just leap on in there. Take care of Twitch. Unfortunately, our Ezreal got sniped over the wall. We needed a ward right there. That would have helped a lot. So here they chased us back to the tower. After we took that, they killed one more person. This is kind of an extent. I didn't want to show the big chase back. They basically just kill Cho'Gath. So they're able to grab Soraka and turn it around on them. See, now they're way out of position. So in some ways, them chasing us was a huge mistake on their part. I have no mana, so I can't do much to this Nautilus. But able to turn around their chase, and we went 2 for 1 even after they got Cho on the way out. And I think this is the last fight of the game. They surrender after this one, I believe. So yeah, we're trying to get the vision here. I go here, my team loops around. I just waiting for the Orianna ball to give me vision so that I don't miss. You can just chunk so much of their life so fast. Yeah, you You can get right in and destroy the carries. You do a decent amount of damage to tanks and stuff, especially if you go Black Cleaver, Last Whisper, which is kind of a nice way to go. So here's game 2. We are going against Volibear, Fiora, Fiddlesticks. Kind of like Treeline because you get such a variety of champions you go against. So for some reason Volibear comes back in. They're going to get Fiora, but we get Fiora and Volibear, so it's definitely worth it. And I don't know why I couldn't Q to him. I thought I'd be able to. It was a good dodge by him, but it was too little too late. He shouldn't have stopped to silence us. Had he not done that, he might have lived. So we were able to ace him right off the bat. So that's usually going to be a good game. And Fiora double jumps onto me when I'm clearly stronger. That's kind of silly to do. Yeah, I'm going to miss, but it doesn't matter because I'm in auto attack range in a second. Yeah, if she had gone straight, she had a chance, but she went for her teammates. And instead, her teammates just going to get killed too. So yeah, if you're going against a melee and they're up farming the creeps, you want to try to hit them with as many of your Qs from range form as possible. And then yeah, as soon as he does something silly like tries to engage on you, you can kill him. I think Volibear would be a fun champ to learn because no one plays him. I think I might work on some more champions that are not played as much instead of these champions that are really strong like Morgana and Jayce. Yeah, that one was an easy kill again. Just caught him out of position, and you have more burst than most people because you have the ability to switch forms and run your burst through again. Your hammer and your Q in the Q form actually do a ton of damage. So there, I was able to put the gate down to speed up my team, and then snipe him with my Q. So you kind of get to play sniper. And this I think this Nidalee is one of my friends. No, this one isn't. Anyhow, I play with the Nidalee, and my friend that's Nidalee is really awesome at poking with the spear, and then we just run the poke comp with Jayce Nib. It's a fun comp. So they're able to kill him and clear the tower, aggroed perfectly in time. And there, that's one of my favorite spots, is to shoot from around that wall, because people just like to get hit if you throw stuff through walls. So I don't. Well, yeah, I like Jayce against basically any melee champions. I can't think of many melee champions I wouldn't want to pick Jayce against. I think the hardest would be Irelia, maybe. Jax might be a good Jack, could give you some problems, but overall it shouldn't be that hard. You should be able to have a lot of disengage. Irelia, the biggest key wouldn't necessarily be to hit her. You got to avoid, if she Qs onto you, you're okay because it won't reset it, but if she Qs onto a minion next to you, you're probably going to be in a lot of trouble. So here with Trundle, I was able to hit him as he was chasing, and it was just enough to get him killed. So that was just because I hit him before he went in. I mean, otherwise it probably would have just been Kale with the kill, but he might not have actually died, so that's always something to consider. So here, Shaco wants to fight me, which is not a great idea for Shaco. And what's happening here? We're fighting over the PowerPoint, and yes, he does get away. Minion blocked my Q, and I didn't want to tower dive that. I actually sort of did want to, but I didn't. So they killed both my teammates. Yeah, they're both dead, and they're all up. But I knew since I was full and they had just used their cooldowns to get the kill that I would be okay. Had they not just used their cooldowns, then Brand could have stunned me and either walked away, or they might have been able to turn the fight and kill me. So they're able to get Trundle, and they continue to chase, and I believe we're able to take out the Brand. Yeah, he fires his Q. No, I just helped him disengage. I could have probably gone because he used his Q and shot at my teammates, so I probably could have done that. So that's possibly my bad. Sometimes you're just playing it safe. I didn't want to go behind him and just be that out of position, so I went this way, which put me into a good position. Sometimes the direction you travel is a big deal. That was a good dodge by Brand, but it won't help him, because I'll just go for hammer for him. That's one nice thing, is if you miss, you're not necessarily on. You have a lot of moves before you're on cooldown. It's kind of why he can outdamage a lot of people. Shaco finishes off the thing, but we get both Brand and Trundle for it. Yeah, Trundle's an interesting character. I don't play him, and he's not played a lot, so it's really hard for me to know what to do. Yeah, I think they all just, yes, down goes Shaco. He thought he was going to get away, but not quite, and we didn't lose anybody. So here it's just a matter of having so many cooldowns. Sunfire Cape is a good item on him if they have a lot of AD. Gives you the health, gives you the AD with protection. And so Trundle's going to chase me, and I'm going to kite him right into my team. And that's just something you got to look at and do, is if you can bait the fight, like they think they've got you and they're just chasing you down on some extended chase, and your team's coming and you know that you're going to win the fight, then it's totally worth it. So I had a kite outside of the Brand ult because that was going to kill me. And then it was a matter of just finishing him off. So here, new game, Scions and Xiao. And Akali. Alright. So different cast of characters to go against. These are all guys you could potentially face top too, so this was a fun matchup for me. I like going against lots of different people that can be good for you. So we got a kill, got out. Kale's my friend, and so is the other person. So this is the 3-man pre-made. And then Akali comes forward, which was a mistake. And you just have to know how to punish mistakes. So we took an early, like 5 or 6 minute tower in this game by just out pushing him and out farming him. So Xin Xiao is trying to help his teammate, which is good, but he tries to run through me, which is bad. He needed to go around. I talked about pathing. So here, there's my disengage. Even with the Scion stun, the Xin Xiao knockout, I was able to knock him away, get away long enough to do some free damage. Vayne, so my Q lands, my shock blast, and then Vayne knocks him into the wall with condemn, and we were able to pick up a cheap kill. We actually aced them for nothing. And that was mostly because I got caught. That was my bad. I should have. When you see the person, you have to on this map more so than any other map. If this map doesn't do anything else for you, please watch the screen to see where. Oh, I guess it's a new game. But when that person leaves the lane, you can't ward, so you don't have. You just need to expect them to come for you. You just need to be ready for it. So we have Zed, Jayce, KO versus Pantheon, Anivia, and Scion. So we kill Scion. I run past Pantheon to cut him off so I can E him backwards. You can interrupt his Heartseeker with your E, if you're not the one stunned, at least. So here, flip over the wall, make Anivia sad. So that was mostly a matter of, she might have a wall, but if you can get in range, you can do your thing. And here, me and Pantheon are both going to live. Yeah, unfortunately, Pantheon lives too because I missed right there. We could have killed him, but I missed. Oh, I did chase him down. So that was the finish off. He goes and hides behind his tower. Against someone like Jayce or Nidalee, you can't just stay at your tower. And by the way, don't pick up that plus sign unless you need it. It gives your position away if they're paying attention. That's like the one pseudo ward thing that they have. And there we go. Just able to go into a lot of damage. Clean house. I think here we're getting another fight. Pantheon wants to fight me one-on-one. And we just both block each other. Both flipped and jumped at each other. It was kind of cool. I queued the minions because they blocked it, but it doesn't really matter. He had nowhere to go. And Zed finishes off the platform. Okay, so they're still fighting us. I don't think for much longer. Yeah, shock blast on the Panth. Knock him backwards. Don't let him Heartseeker. Because if he can't lower my team, then this is going to be good for us. So I was able to land that shot again through the wall onto Scion, which will lead to an easy kill on a Scion. And I think we go for the bird. Lee Sin chased the bird while we went the other way. That was Zed. Sorry. And he eggs the bird, and we just go finish off the bird. And they're ace, so free tower. And now it's time to... Oh, they're still going. What's wrong? There goes Pantheon again. He tries to leap in the air, and I hammer formed him as soon as he leaped, and it killed him, so he just falls. Okay, so more fighting. She puts down her spear, and not in a good spot because that's not by the minions, so you're not stopping the minions from pushing. We just walk out of it. It's not a place we had to fight, so you gotta kind of wait for the engage on that move. You can see how it's really hard to notice the acceleration gate if you put it in the wall. Makes it easier to land stuff. Able to hit Anivia, she's going to circle off that spot, so I'm just going to go around it and take out the damage dealer. Scion's just too tanky, not worth it. I mean, we kill him, but if Anivia gets to do free damage, you can lose the fight. So you've got to get someone back there, making her at least kite you or not be able to just sit there and spam her abilities for free. Alright, so I guess I didn't have my hammer form available. I don't know what happened, but I let Jax get onto me. I still killed him. Oh, I was baiting the fight. I realized what happened now. I was trying to bait. So there, I baited a Mumu right back onto me, and down goes Jax. Here's another fight. Jax is going for my teammate, and we've got to take care of Jax. Jayce is probably their biggest threat, but he's too scared once Jax goes down. And there goes Riven to finish off. Nice. And for some reason, Jayce comes back out. He needed to leave there, or at least stay under his tower and make me take tower hits for that. But yeah, Jax again. He's leaping in without a good plan. Like, if a Mumu could follow that ult up with follow that up with his ult, or get in there and stop us, it might work. But Jax is just sort of coming in, and there's no real plan, and he just gets really close, and it allows me to use all my moves, not just some of my moves, and it makes it so I don't have to engage on him. So I can either disengage or chase. So that's one. If Jax isn't just overpoweringly stronger than you, like he can't. If he could one up, if I was 1 versus 1 and he could duel me, he can jump on me like that. But where this guy is, he cannot duel me. So there, Jayce saves their Mumu. He hits me with the shock blast, but acceleration gate. Get out to right here. And Kayle finally notices that we're fighting, and I'll just flip right back in, right off of Kayle's Q. So that was an easy kill. That was just a matter of greed. That's when you can turn fights when people chase you. It'll happen. If you're not there yet, just keep realizing that if they chase you long enough, there's going to be a time you could turn most chases. So people who get greedy while the whole team's not dead make some big mistakes. There, a Moo may bind you, but you can still use your abilities, so just knock him back. Make it hard for him to have any fun. Makes him sad when you can do that. He should have saved that to defend the tower and not to defend the inhib. So here we played these guys twice, and this isn't even ranked. This is just normal 3s. So it was weird to go against them twice. Going against Jax. And they took our Kale, so it's the same guys, which is really weird. They were pre-made. I guess we were the only pre-made 3s in the queue. And so there goes Jayce. And I'm glad that he's learning Jayce. It makes me happy to see someone else learning Jayce. Jax went down really low, and then we got the other 2. So this Jax just needs to work on, like, if he watches this or whatever, I doubt it, because it's not that popular, but if he does, he just needs to work on his, so we chased him off, we killed him. Here's Jayce again. I'm stronger than Jayce, so if you're the same champion and you know you're stronger, you can basically fight them. So yeah, Jax needs to be able to only engage when his team's ready to follow up, because that stun's hitting, but no one's following up any damage off it. So here, I bait Jarvan out for a good fight, ready to hammer him back, and he was just playing super aggressive, so we knew we could bait him. And so they switch lanes because Jarvan gets mad, and he's really, like, I wish you could see the chat, it's pretty funny. But Jarvan's super angry, telling me how bad I am at the game, and how, you know, how people get. So, knock Mundo really low, easy kill for Lee Sin. Lee Sin's my friend Cole, he's fun to play with, I really like playing with him. So they're able to jump on and kill my other friend, who's Lulu, who's in a 1v2 lane while Lee Sin's wandering, but Lulu's really good at that, and I'm able to kind of clean house, and I'm a lot stronger than Mundo. Just kept pushing the lane. Into somebody missed my Q because I'm returned, and then just killed Diana because I've had the solo lane. She's been in the 1v2 lane. The solo laner, you don't want to fight when you're a duo laner. The champion isn't really necessarily matter. If they're higher level and more items than you, you really before you try to duel them. Teammates are there, it's different. Oh, I thought I blurred Jarvan out. What happens here? Jarvan melee that's fairly decent. Like, you either need to really out, or going to need a do that. So my team's fighting down here and over there. And what happens? Oh yeah, Diana takes a back, knock her away from the tower, which leads to death because he tried to be supportive. And then I had not hit Jarvan, so I am not tanking the tower for this. So that was kind of, he thought he got me and was going to make me take the tower. I could not finish him off though. Lee Sin came in and saved me, but I was safe. So his ult did nothing. This time I don't think Jarvan gets quite so lucky. We take business this time. Yep, make him miss that. If he misses that, he's virtually useless. So Diana life, that's not always recommended. Window as well. And then escape our Lee Sin. Our Lee Sin gets a triple. Really fun game. They're Diana's for, if you play a champion like Diana, you gotta understand what you do well and what you dive into their team. I mean, if practice it up, get good, understand that you can get yourself ruined and really in trouble. I mean, they have a decent all-in comp though. They have Mundo